Yo, what's going on out there, Fight World? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on three big dogs in this fight game. But before we get started, I need y'all to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. But we have Terrence T-Bug Crawford, the three-division world champion, the two-time undisputed world champ, and he's one of the baddest boys in the game. We have Errol the True Spence Jr., the former king of the welterweight division, the former WBC, IBF, and Super WBA unified world champ. And then we have Floyd Money Mayweather, arguably the greatest fighter of all time, the five-division world champ, Mr. Billion-dollar man himself. We all know what Floyd brings to the game. Now, Floyd Money Mayweather just did a nice interview on Fight Hype. Y'all go check it out. And he talked about Errol Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford, right? He didn't get into the fight, all the details specifically, but Floyd came out and, he mentioned that Errol Spence is fighting at the wrong weight class and that he felt like he should be at 160. He should skip 154 and go to 160. Floyd and Errol has history. They spoil one another. And, Floyd is a student of the game. He's a student of the game, so you got to respect his opinion on these things. You understand what I'm saying? But, with Floyd saying that, could he be saying that Errol Spence was weight drained in the Terrence Bud Crawford fight? You understand? And he talked about how fighters does with PBC is with him also, and that, they should listen to him. Basically what he's saying, like, if they was to advise certain fighters, he'll tell them what they should do and what's better for them in their career. So I think that's where Floyd was coming from, right? Now, when it comes to Errol the True Spence Jr., man, y'all know this my guy. He ain't making no excuses. He ain't making no excuses at all. And, you give Bud all the full credit. He went out there and did his thing. But Errol been wanting to lead 147. He been wanting to lead 147. He knew that weight was getting to him. He knew it was a hell of a cut. But he's a warrior. You understand what I'm saying? He's a fucking warrior. And he goes out there and he does what he do, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't take nothing away from him. But when we're looking at the situation, yes, it's time for him to leave 47, bro. It's been time. So now he's taking his talent to 154. And then, like I say, I think he'll go to 160 real soon. I don't think he'll be at 54 for too long. I think he'll try to become a champion or a unified champ. And then I think he'll go to 160. So I do kind of agree with Floyd that Errol should be fighting at 160 at this moment. You understand? Now, when it comes to Terrence Bud Crawford, you can't take nothing away from him. Like I said, Floyd didn't want to take nothing away from him or nothing like that. But, it is what it is. Bud went out there, he prepared himself thoroughly, and he did what he did to be victorious on that night to become two-time undisputed, right? So I don't want nobody coming out here saying, oh, man, here y'all go making up these excuses and all this and all that. Ain't nobody making up no excuses, bro. You know what I'm saying? But the facts are the facts. You feel me? When we looking at Bud, came up from 135, 140, 147. So, he can still stay at 147 if he want to, even though he on his way to 154. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to be on his way to 154. We'll see how that play out. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, he did what he had to do. Once you sign a contract, you sign a contract. Ain't no taking it back. You feel me? Ain't no taking it back. Y'all know my motto. Once you sign that contract, I don't want to hear no excuses. So Terrence Bud Crawford went out and did what he had to do. And you got to respect that, bro. You got to respect it. You know what I mean? But if to the naked eye, a lot of people hitting me up, hey, Money, man, you think that was the best Errol Spence? Everybody looking at things the way they look at it, they go have their opinions on certain things. And, once you base your opinion, a lot of people will say this, a lot of people will say that, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But I want y'all to listen to what Floyd Mayweather had to say about Errol Spence fighting at 147 and where he should be fighting at. So y'all listen to this, and I'll be back with the great assessment, family.
With that being said, I want the best for Errol Spence. So, if I was training him or I was in his corner, I don't think he should be fighting at 147 at all. I don't even think he should be fighting at 154.
Really?
I think he should be fighting at 160 or 168.
Wow.
That's just my honest opinion. But once again, I don't have no say-so. When these guys, certain fighters, when they want to fight, our job is to line it up. And us fighters, we're warriors.
So as y'all can see, man, Floyd saying he wanted to go straight to 160, not even 54. So that just let you know what he felt about Errol Spence And, you know, him losing all that weight to get down to fight at 47, even at 54. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I kind of agree with Floyd. I do kind of agree with Floyd, bro. It's like, you know, Earl, he do get up there in the high 70s and 80s and things of that nature you want to walk around. And, you know, cutting all that weight to get down to 47 and 54, it can be a hassle. It can damn sure be a hassle, especially by you being in your 30s right now. Now, if you was in your 20s and you moved up, I get it. I understand it, you know what I'm saying? But you in your 30s, you know, and we all know Earl history and things of that nature. So it's like you have to be smart. You know what I mean? You have to make your next move your best move. But I think 54 will be okay for Earl. I think that 7 pounds is that's a big cut. So you put 7 pounds on you, you got to lose the extra 7. You know, that's going to give you a whole lot of more breathing room to make you even stronger and, you know, to make your body feel better. So I know Earl think 54 is okay, and I feel like it's okay as well. And then when he move up to 160, I think he'll be straight as well. But, you know, Floyd, you know, speaking his mind as always, man. He don't never back down. He say what he say. He go stand on his words. And, you know, a lot of people go like it. A lot of people ain't gonna like it. You know, that's just what it is. You can never defeat the internet. But at the end of the day, you know, he looking at Errol Spence, him understanding the game. Floyd, he know it all, man. He been around it all. He's seen it all. So you have to take what he say with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people gonna be saying this about Floyd. A lot of people gonna be saying that. But it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? The fight happened. It's over. It's done with. Everybody can get a true, honest assessment, and then you move on. You feel me? You got a lot of fanatics and faggotites out here that think they word is law and what they say is this, that, and the third. Don't worry about them people. But the truth is the truth at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what Errol Spence do in the future. Look like he's going to, don't look like he's doing it. He's at 54 right now. We'll see how long he stay at 54. We know he want to be a world champ there. So he going to do his thing up there. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he will be a world champ at 160 pounds as well. You know? So when I'm looking at this situation, man, to me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, before y'all go crazy, to me, Floyd is saying that, you know, they want the best Errol Spence in that ring that night. You feel me? He felt like that weight cut killed him, and that, you know, he did himself a disservice. You know what I mean? Did himself a disservice. But like I say, once you sign that contract, it ain't no excuses. EJ know what he signed up for. He ain't making no excuses. He know what it is, and he'll be back better than ever. You know what I'm saying? He will be back better than ever. But this boxing game, it's a tricky business, man. It really is. You can feel good, you can do this, you can do that, but once you get into the ring, it all can take its toll on you, especially in a fire, you know what I'm saying, in the mix of things when you're going full speed. Certain things just don't react like you think they should react, you know what I mean? And that's just the nature of a human body, bro. You have to treat the body right, and you have to be on point with what you're doing. You feel me? So at the end of the day, man, shouts out to EJ. We wishing him nothing but the best. He will be back. And y'all know we can't wait to see him back in that square circle, man. Because I know, just like a lot of other people know, that Errol Spence is 10 times better than that performance that happened against Turnbull Crawford. And this is no knock the bug. Congratulations to him. He did his thing. But Errol Spence is way better than that. And I don't care what nobody say. You feel me? Shouts out to Floyd for keeping the trail, keeping it real. You know, and we moving on to the next one. Straight like that.